Hey guys, so this is the start of the first February vlog. It's February 8th and I've been pretty busy this month. My dog is really sick. She's really sick. And best case scenario, she lives a few more weeks. Worst case scenario, she passes away within a few days. I'm heartbroken. She's 13, she's older. We knew that that this was a possibility and it was probably gonna happen soon-ish. But by soonish, we thought a few years. And I'm just not ready. But I'll never be ready. Like, it could happen in 3 years and I won't be any more ready than I am now, because no one's ever ready to lose their dog. So I'm a hot mess. I'm a hot mess and I'm overwhelmed by everything. I'm overwhelmed by student teaching. I'm overwhelmed by EdTPA, which is that portfolio thing I have to turn in. I'm overwhelmed by our observations that we have to do. I feel like everybody is watching me and waiting for me to fail, and I don't even know if I'm going to fail because I don't know what I'm being assessed on and what they're watching me for, and it is so rough. It's so hard. I'm just overwhelmed and struggling, and I felt so sure about this. I felt so good about the program and wanting to be a teacher, and now I don't feel good about anything. I don't want to do anything. I just want to get in bed and be sad for a little bit, and I don't get to. And I feel like teaching is particularly hard because it's essentially like a customer service job where I have like 100 to 120 little bodies looking at me all day. Just looking at me, staring at me, and waiting for me to do something or say something that was important to them and that is meaningful to them and teaches them something. And I don't feel like I have it in me right now. I don't want to be watched anymore. So that's where I'm at. That's where February's at. And like my wedding is postponed. We were supposed to get married this weekend and that's not gonna happen. And now I think like maybe it was divine intervention that we are not getting married this weekend, because I just wouldn't, like, if you think I'm a mess right now, I can't even imagine what kind of mess I would be on Saturday. I can't even imagine, because I'm not doing well. I am not well right now. Not well. Zero wellness. Yeah. So I haven't really done anything this month yet. I haven't done really any schoolwork. I haven't done any reading. I haven't done any writing. I haven't done anything. I got couches. It's just looking like it's not gonna be my month. I don't wish for that. We'll keep trying to turn it around, but yeah. That's the beginning of this vlog. It is February 22nd. It's Tuesday. And I'm just sitting in my house waiting to go to class at 4. I filmed a video about my puppy, which is already up on my channel if you want to go see me talk about my sweet girl. She passed away recently. And yeah, I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm doing okay. I am student teaching. It's an experience. I can't say what school I'm at, but I can say that I don't enjoy the school that I'm at. I'm struggling to teach the kids. I'm struggling to teach them something that they are interested in, and it feels like there's a lack of support from administration and faculty, and they're not addressing some of the problems that are happening inside of the classroom because they're so overwhelmed with the problems happening outside of the classroom, like fights and things like that, but they're not addressing the fact that, you know, kids don't have the motivation to learn and they're scoring low, not because they're not smart. All of my kids in my classes and all of the kids that I've interacted with at this school for the last year, they are very intelligent people. They are just not, the majority of them just don't want to apply themselves. So I haven't really been reading and I haven't really been writing because I've been so overwhelmed by class and student teaching and all of that. But I have started, I've started rereading what I have written of, what I have written from Mary and Declan, my romance. And I started, sorry, I'm on the struggle bus here because I'm trying to show you something and it's not working out for me. But I started rereading it with my iPad and I'm using GoodNotes so I can highlight things and write notes in the margins, and I'm really enjoying it because it's like a new format, right? But it's also super convenient. Like, I'm doing this on the go, so I'm going to school, I'm going to like the school that I work at, the high school that I work at, and then I have school in a different building, classes in a different building, and then I'm home. So having it on the iPad is very convenient for me because it means that I can take it with me and it's not like I'm taking a big stack of papers. Plus it's not, this is kind of like my first foray into trying to use the iPad to edit because I've never done it before, and it's only 8 chapters, so it's not like I'm editing an entire book on it, so we're kind of seeing how it goes. Sorry, my fiance was like, who are you talking to? Is there someone in the house? No, I'm talking to my friends on the internet. But anyway, I'm going to read this book that I have to read for class, get ready to go, and then go. Hey guys, so it's been a busy week over here. For anybody who is a student teacher, wants to be a teacher, in Connecticut at least, you have to submit this thing called EdTPA. And basically it's a big portfolio of lesson plans and lesson material and why you planned it that way and videos of you teaching it and whatever. So I just finished task 1. There's 3 tasks. I just finished task 1, which is all of like the planning stuff, and it was a lot. It was a lot of work, and I took days of me just working on that to finish it. So I just finished that this week, and I've been teaching, obviously. And then today, because it's New England, and why wouldn't we get snow at the end of February, we got a snow day. So I'm so pumped about it. Just hanging out in my house in my kite baby pajamas, and it's almost 11 o'clock and I have nothing to do. And by nothing to do, I mean I have a lot to do, but I'm not doing it. So I've been reading a lot. I just finished The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo, and if you haven't read it, read it. It's so good. It's a young adult story, kind of a coming of age story told through verse about an Afro-Latinx girl, and it was just great. I'm going to link down below a video of Elizabeth Acevedo doing spoken word poetry. It was something I showed my Black and Latino studies kids, and I just think it's so amazing. I think it's so good. Like, I still think about this poem even though I showed it to my kids probably almost a month ago. So check it out. It's like 2 minutes long. I promise you it's worth it. It's so good. So I've been doing that, and I've also been listening to audiobooks of the Ember and the Ashes books because I have the last one. I haven't read it yet, but I needed to reread the first 3 before I got to the last one because I didn't remember anything that happened. So I'm over halfway through A Reaper at the Gates, which is the 3rd book, and I am obviously listening to that on audio. I get all of my audiobooks from the library because they're so expensive to buy. So I'm going to be listening to that and organizing my office. My fiance is working in there right now in a meeting, but when he's done, I'll go show you. We got like a new, like a unit, an organization unit from IKEA, and it means that like the messy corner of the office can finally be clean, and then the entire office will be like put away, which is really nice because at this point, well, we've had this piece of furniture built for like a week now, so the office has been cluttered, and it was always cluttered before that, so I'm really excited to get organizing with that and get that cleaned up and like an actual useful space. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. I'm hoping to finish rereading the beginning of Mary and Declan. That of course there's snow blowing right outside my window right now. I'm hoping to finish rereading the first 8 chapters of Mary and Declan. I'm like a third of the way through the reread right now, but I think it'll only take me an hour just sitting down and reading it and making notes. And then when I'm done with that, I'm gonna start writing, and I'm hoping I get some writing done today because that's just a goal of mine to do. I also have to plan. Is it really loud? Sometimes I think sounds are really loud, like they're really loud to me and then you can't hear them at all on the camera, but who knows. I would like to plan one lesson for my US 3 kids. I have an FDR lesson to tighten up and get their assignment ready for next week, so I want to get that done. In terms of my Black and Latino studies classes, I have everything planned out for them for at least 2 more weeks, so I don't need to worry about that, but I do need to plan out some more stuff for US 3, so I'll probably spend a few hours doing that today, and then I have a meeting at 3 with my university supervisor to talk about observations of me teaching. So yeah, things are moving, things are rocking and rolling. It was a really good week, even though it was tired. I get to see, my mom comes over for dinner once a week, and we like watch TV and eat something together, and it's really nice. And then I go out to dinner with my dad normally about once a week, so it does take up a lot of my after school time. I mean, for the 5-day week, Monday I can spend the day with my fiance. Tuesday I have school after work. Wednesday, I normally have dinner with my dad or my mom. Thursday, I have dinner with whichever parent I didn't have dinner with on Wednesday. And then Friday, my sister comes home from college, so my sister is here. So my fiance and I do not get enough time to just like exist and spend time together and like watch shows and talk about our days. And I'm hoping that that changes soon, that we make more time for each other, and we're both really working on it and trying to figure it out. So yeah, it's nice to just have a day where nobody is expecting anything from me. I don't need to go anywhere. I don't need to do anything except for my meeting at 3. I have to do that, but the rest of the day is pretty much up to me. So I'm making soup for lunch and trying to buy my time until I can go into the office, and I was thinking about different kinds of videos I can do for like writing challenges, because Susan Dennard had this like story a month challenge last year, and I was thinking about making a video series this year, but she decided not to. Is that too low? She decided not to do it again. I was thinking, what if I did a video, or at least one video, maybe a series, doing whatever writing challenge Brandon Sanderson's podcast gives me. So like listening to the 15-minute podcast and doing whatever challenge they gave. Is that something someone would be interested in? Would you guys want to see that? Would you want to see like what I came up with? This wouldn't be a long thing. Like I'd give myself one day to do whatever it is they asked me to do. Let me know. Let me know in the comments if that's something that you might want to see. Hey guys, so I don't know if I wrapped up February because it was a hot mess for me and my family and everything, but it's over now and we're moving forward. I don't really know what to say. It was kind of a crap month all around. Didn't do a lot of reading, didn't write basically at all. You obviously, if you saw my video before this, you know what happened with my family, so there's that. And then student teaching is just a lot while going to school. So yeah, here's to a better March. If you guys like what you saw and want to see more reading and writing content from me, please subscribe down below. I'd love to have you guys here, and that is all for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.